Digivation Network.
There are different concepts of the information age. Some are on the evolution of information over the ages, distinguishing between the primary information age and the secondary information age. Information in the primary information age was handled by newspapers, radio, and television. The secondary information age was developed by the internet, satellite televisions, and mobile phones. The tertiary information age has emerged, and it's driven by media of the primary information age interconnected with media of the secondary information age, as presently experienced. This is why it is our tradition on Digivation Network to keep you abreast of latest technological and digital innovation, most especially how it affects business, lifestyle, environment, and every other area of our lives in this age of information. On this note, I welcome you to Digivation Network, Africa's leading ICT business, lifestyle, and innovation program on television. I am Gideon Tobiloba, and I'm standing in for your regular host, Bayra Gabi. To be part of this show, please follow us on all our social media handles and subscribe to our YouTube channel, www.youtube.com/Digivation Network. And get to win something for yourself. To participate in our weekly question and answer, subscribe to our channel www.youtube.com/Digivation Network and go to our Instagram page at Digivation TV to drop your answer to the question of the day with your email, and there's every possibility you emerge as our next winner.
This is Digivation Network.
In this edition, we bring you a special report on the current state of the Nigerian postal system. Our top 5 segment for this week features the top 5 smart cities in the world, plus an exclusive with a special advisor to the governor of Lagos State on technology and innovation, Mr. Lake Olatubosun, who talks to us on what Lagos State is doing to support innovation, tech startups in the state, and how the state intends to achieve its vision of becoming a smart city by 2030, while of course touching other areas of importance. These and many more coming your way in this edition, but first, let's serve you with trading issues that made news during the week, followed by Digitech Tips with Folawewo.
Hello, I am Bayero Agabi. Welcome you to this new ride, a digital ride that takes you into the lifestyle experience of innovation, tech impact, and new business frontiers. This is Digivation Network. On a weekly basis, we keep you well informed of developments and trends. Now the tech ecosystem is impacting politics, business, public and private enterprise management, plus how the new digital life can transform your business. I am Bayero Agabi. Join us.
Tech giant Google launches initiative to support growth of SMEs in Africa. Mojola Oluwa Aderemi Makinde, Google's head of brand and reputation for Africa, says the purpose of the programs are to enable SMEs in Africa to expand their customer base at present and especially to look towards Africa's post-COVID economy. Some of the activities lined up include Google for Small Businesses, webinars, and Shop Small Fridays. According to Aderemi Makinde, these initiatives are an indication of Google's commitment to equip SMEs with the right tools and skills to recover from the impact of COVID-19 pandemic. Early in 2020, Google made a commitment to help more than 500,000 businesses, job seekers, and vulnerable people with support packages including free business tools, trainings, and grants.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Tech Tips. I am Folawewo. Now, most of us are lost or have had our food stolen at some point, and we all know how painful and frustrating it can be, especially the thought of getting a new one. But did you know you can find your phone if you get lost and prevent someone else from accessing it? Oh yes, you can, and that's exactly what I will be telling you today on Tech Tips: how to find your lost Android phone. Before we proceed, kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel www.youtube.com/Digivation Network. Now, to find your lost Android device, the first thing you should do is go to your browser and type in android.com/find and sign into your Google account. If you have more than one phone, click the lost phone at the top of the screen. You will see your device location on the map. The lost device gets a notification. Using the Find Your Device menu on the left, you can lock your device so others won't be able to use it. You can play sound even if it's set to silent or vibrate. Or you can permanently delete all the information on your phone to prevent others getting access to your personal data. So if you ever lose your phone or have it stolen, now you know how to find it and even prevent others from having access to it. For more informative videos, do subscribe to our YouTube channel www.youtube.com/Digivation Network. Thanks for watching. I am Folawiwa.
That was a very informative one there from Folawiwa. Up next is our special report for the week, and it's on NIPOST. NIPOST is one of the biggest public institutions in Nigeria with presence in all 774 local government areas in Nigeria. Despite this, the service and patronage of the post are not fully optimized, which has now become worrisome to many. The question now is, what went wrong with NIPOST? What needs to be done to put NIPOST back on track? Let's see this report for details.
Ikeja, the political seat and commercial nerve of Lagos, is home to several private and public organizations. It's also home to one of Nigeria Postal Service business office on the mainland territory. Though this office of the Nigerian Postal Service is situated along a prime area and road leading to the Muritala Mohammed Airport Ikeja. However, despite the sprawling area of land on which the facility is situated, there seems to be a lack of maintenance with a close look at the premises. Some parts of the vicinity present an eyesore to close observers. While most of the facility is seemingly underutilized, the premises is filled with overgrown weeds. A postal service expert, Shola Bekaset, reacts to some of the issues confronting NIPOST.
Much opportunity around the postal network. Unfortunately for all of us, it's not meeting up to expectations. I spoke about the fact that some of the biggest banks in the world are postal networks. The biggest e-commerce chain in the world are postal networks. The biggest employers of labor in most countries are the postal networks. The largest owner of vehicles in America is the postal network. So just to give us perspective, and unfortunately for us in Nigeria, those things are not happening.
Elsewhere, like India, a comparative economy like Nigeria, banking services are provided by Post Service, which drives financial inclusion and help deepen e-government service with robust partnership. And Shola Bekastead gives more insight to how NIPOST can be structured to function in the same regards.
Leadership is key, and what I will hope will happen is that after the passing of the law, where NIPOST is fully commercialized, the leadership of NIPOST need to be rejigged. And in fairness to the present government, they tried. They tried to employ professionals to, lead the present postal network, but politics refused to get out of the way.
A worrisome situation is that in spite the directive of the Minister of Communication and Digital Economy, Dr. Isa Ali Pantami, instructing NIPOST to discontinue the collection of cash as a means of reducing corruption in their operations, Digivation reports that the practice is still very much unabated as captured by our reporter. At the Marina office of NIPOST, it's a sorry sight to behold, especially on a rainy day. It presents the picture of an aquatic habitat due to the flooding that characterized the sprawling edifice and massive premises. Observers believe if the practice of cash transaction at NIPOST isn't checked, the federal government's anti-corruption war and attempts to enshrine digital process is seriously threatened, especially by an agency under supervision of Ministry of Communication and Digital Economy, whose leadership warned against the unwholesome practice. A customer of the NIPOS EMS service who spoke with us had this to say of her experience.
Seriously, I am tired. I am stressed out. Since morning, I came outside to do something, to send a parcel, which I was due 57,000, and they wrote on the receipt 47,000. And I asked them, okay, what's the remaining money for? That is not documented. They said it's for clearance, it's for packaging and the rest. My dear, I don't understand you. Seriously, I am really angry. How will you send something and it's not being documented for? Is that right?
Efforts to speak with the management of NIPOS prove abortive, as some stakeholders believe it's about time the NIPOS wakes up to the reality of a digital-driven postal system like its counterparts in the rest of the world.
This is Digivation Network.
Thanks for staying with us. That was our special report for this week on NIPOS. If you have just joined us, you are still watching Digivation Network. Do check us out on our YouTube channel, www.youtube.com/Digivation Network, for more reports. So to the question of the day, which of the telecom companies was the first to start operation in Nigeria? I'll take that again. Which of the telecom company in Nigeria was the first to start operation? To participate, subscribe to our channel, www.youtube.com/Digivation Network, and go to our Instagram page at Digivation TV to drop your answer and your email, and you might just be one of our lucky winners.
This is AIT Infotech Network, reaching you from Freetown in Sierra Leone, Accra, the Ghanaian capital, Addis Ababa in Ethiopia, Johannesburg in South Africa. We are in Cairo in Egypt, Tunis, the Tunisian capital, Cape Town in South Africa, reaching you from Dubai, Hanover in Germany, live from Chicago, Las Vegas in the United States of America, Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia. We are in Beijing, China, in London, England. I am Bayero Agabi. Join us.
Coming up next is Adaze Okeya-Ine as she brings you the top 5s. And this week, we look at the top 5 smart cities in the world. Enjoy this.
Hello and welcome to another exciting Top 5 segment. My name is Adaze Okeya-Ine. Please do remember to subscribe to www.youtube.com/Digivation Network. Smart cities are cities that harness intelligent Internet of Things solutions that optimize infrastructure and government to better engage citizens in the management of services. Smart cities make use of top prominent emerging technologies like Internet of Things and artificial intelligence. Cloud-based IoT applications receive, analyze, and manage data in real time to help municipalities, enterprises, and citizens make better decisions that improve the quality of life. The advent of 5G technology is a vital part of smart cities. Today, we're going to take a look at the top 5 smart cities in the world according to the American Society of Mechanical Engineers ASME rankings. In the 5th spot is Boston. Boston is one of the world's leading cities that quickly embraced the concept of smart cities. Its popular innovation district at its seaport has helped over 200 tech startups. Boston encourages citizen participation by connecting a collection of apps that highlight how to ease mobility around the city. One can report service issues and even track school buses and give information on car shares, bike shares, and other related services. Sitting at the 4th position in the top 5 smart cities in the world is Copenhagen. The Copenhagen Solutions Lab is the driving force behind Copenhagen's transformation to a smart city. Greater Copenhagen provides a platform for testing and developing smart city technologies owing to easy collaboration with academic, the public sector, and industry. It integrates parking networks, traffic signal structures, smart metering, and charging systems for electronic vehicles to help traffic in real time. Copenhagen won the World Smart Cities Award in 2014 for its Copenhagen Connecting project. This Danish capital aims to become the world's first carbon neutral capital by 2025. Oslo takes the vote for the third smartest city in the world. It was founded in the year 1040, and the quality of life of its population makes it one of the best places to live in the world. Oslo's success has been attributed to the deployment and application of emerging technology, including private and public partnership, that has made Oslo a smarter, greener, more inclusive, and more creative city for all its citizens. Projects such as FutureBuild, Grohertog, the integration of electronic vehicles and alternative transport such as bike, zero-emission construction sites, and Smart Oslo Accelerator are just a few of the smart city strategies. This Norwegian capital was awarded European Green Capital 2019 title by the European Commission. The most famous emirate in the world is number 2 on the top 5 smart cities in the world. Dubai is known for its space-like architecture, as well as being a forerunner in the use of incorporating technology into their everyday life. According to the Road and Transit Authority, a tracking device for bus drivers using artificial intelligence has dramatically decreased traffic accidents due to fatigue. The other strategies include self-driving police cars for better surveillance, the autonomous air taxi, Dubai's mega solar park, and blockchain. The best-known project is the Dubai-Abu Dhabi Hyperloop, which aims to help passengers travel between Abu Dhabi and Dubai route in just 12 minutes. Dubai has an enabling ecosystem that allows businesses across sectors to innovate, as it's well on its way to becoming the most intelligent, responsive, and personalized city of the future. According to the IND inaugural Smart City Index, Singapore takes the crown as the #1 smartest city in the world. In 2014, Singapore launched its Smart Nation initiative. Since then, it has perpetually improved on its goal to create a city empowered by digital innovation that caters for the ever-growing needs of its population. 95% of homes have broadband access, and open sourcing brings the information to citizens and the private sector to leverage the data for personal or business reasons. This Southeast Asian hotspot has a digital national identity system, a smart national sensor platform, and Virtual Singapore, a 3D digital model of the city that can run simulations and support future planning, to name just a few high-tech innovations. And that's a wrap for Top 5 Smart Cities in the World. Join us again next week. I am Adaze Okiaine. Thank you for watching. Back to Toby.
Thanks for staying with us. That was the Top 5 segment, which featured the Top 5 Smart Cities in the World with Adaze. Today on Question Mark, our reporter Hilary Damisa brings us a superb interview with the Special Advisor to Lagos State Governor on Technology and Innovation, where he opines on different issues that borders around innovation, tech startups in the state, and how the state intends to achieve its vision of becoming a smart city by 2030. This is an interview you don't want to miss. Over to you, Hilary.
You occupy a position that is very much youthful and of course critical to the interests of the teeming youth of Lagos. Can you give us a brief about your person and background, which laid the antecedent to the present position that you occupy.
Again, thanks very much for having me. So I'm a very much a technology person by heart. I have a bachelor's degree in computer and information science from Temple University in Philadelphia. I also have an MBA in general management, and throughout my career I've been either in telecoms or technology and business development sectors as well. I spent about 8 years in telecoms, helping one of the telcos in Lagos build out their fiber infrastructure across Lagos. I also spent some time as the innovation manager at one of the largest cinema chains in West Africa. So I've been in a technical capacity for the better part of this decade. I've also been in the innovation space, built and helped deploy a number of applications, worked along the technology value chain, even up to the levels of customer service, you know, and even in funding as well. So I have quite a deep love and affinity for the technology and innovation sector, and it's really my belief that you know, innovation is the key to deep-seated and long-term economic value, and that's what constitutes my being in this position.
Thank you so much. The Sanwo-Olu administration is 2 years into its administration. Can you give us some insights into what this government has done, especially as a scorecard in the area of innovation and technology?
Okay, thank you very much. So we came into office, of course, in May, but my office, the Office of Innovation and Technology, really took off in about September of 2019. I think the first thing we did was not to assume we knew anything, and really was to engage with the stakeholders within the ecosystem. That was the baseline for one of our first events, the Art of Technology, in December of 2019, where we came up with the Innovation and Technology Master Plan for Lagos. And that master plan is really to drive the innovation agenda in Lagos State. How do we bring innovation to the fore? How do we empower the stakeholders? How do we enable the ecosystem, right, for increase in products, in services? How do we help create economic value through innovation? And so the master plan really deals with enabling all those antecedents and all those pillars to bring out economic value within the ecosystem.
The Sanwo-Olu-led administration is very much interested in bringing to fruition the Lagos Smart City Initiative within a timeline of now and then 2030. Can you give us some insights as to what the government has put in place to ensure that Lagos State objective of a mega city and a smart city comes to reality within the stipulated time?
Right. So basically the tenet behind smart city is more efficient management, more efficient running of the city through the use of technology and new methods of management. One of the first things that you need to do in the implementation of a smart city is provide the connectivity base layer for different technologies to work, to talk to each other. When you begin to talk about the IoT technologies, when you talk about tools like sensors, smart traffic lights, you know, smart energy, smart grids, and all of that. The foundation for all that to work is a connectivity base layer, right? Which I've spoken about, which is the fiber optic deployment that we're talking about. Now, along that fiber optic deployment, we are connecting all public buildings, right? So the places you go to for your permits, right? Your land permits, health permits, and all of that will be on top of the fiber optic ring, fiber optic network in Lagos. What that portends is that now these agencies, these MDAs can begin to now deploy smart applications, right, to serve consumers, can begin to deploy smart applications to manage their own internal operations. Communication between disparate agencies becomes possible. Communication with the citizens becomes much easier. Communication with city management activities and tools becomes more integrated. So you now have a thinking city, right? A better managed city. On top of that fiber optic layer, we are going to deploy the smart city brain, right? That kind of helps control a lot of activities and efficiently manage it. And this helps city planners, decision makers, better insights into how to better manage the city, right? And this is the essence of the smart city.
Very much delighted to have you on the program this week. Thank you for your time, thank you for your audience, and we appreciate this opportunity. Oladipo Soalaki is the special advisor to the Lagos State Governor on innovation and technology. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
All right, that's all we can take on the show for this week. You can contact us on www.youtube.com/Digivation Network and our social media platforms displayed on your screens. On behalf of the regular anchor by Ragabi, thanks for watching. I am Gideon Tobiloba. Join us again next week for another interesting package. Till then, peace.